Hi, love. Sincerely Sarita here. We just wrapped up the second Sincerely Chosen show, and it was a great time. I had the honor of interviewing the Associate Beauty and Style Editor for Ebony.com, Melanie Martin. Thank you so much for coming. How'd you feel about it?
I was nervous at first, but then I was like, this is amazing. You are so good.
No,
like
you
really
were
good.
Like,
First of all, she asked me all these personal questions that I did not know I was gonna have to ask. I was prepared to talk about work, and she's like, "What was your worst lesson in love or something?"
We gotta keep it raw and honest. That's what Sincerely Chosen is about.
My God.
So if you missed this one, don't worry. The third Thursday of every month, we're back here, East Eden Restaurant, 5600 Germantown Avenue. Check us out, Sincerely Chosen. In the meantime, head over to sincerelysarita.com. You can get some updates, some tidbits, empowerment, all that stuff. Tonight was all about girl power.
Girl power.
I think it's safe to say we brought it, and they loved it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Boom!
Damn.
Tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from, all of that good stuff. Briefly, I guess.
Briefly. Okay.
This one.
So, all right. Hi, everyone. I am, first of all, not a person who speaks in front of people. I like being in front of the camera. The camera's my friend. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. So let me just let you know that. But I hail from Largo, Maryland. I'm from Maryland, and I came to Temple studying communications. Had absolutely no idea what I was doing in college. I did not want to go. I wanted to go to New York and do Broadway. And my mother was like, hell no, you're going to college. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I took up communications, and I just always knew that I was obsessed with beauty and media. I had no idea how it even made sense. It just kind of, that's what I loved. And that was from a little girl. I was 5 years old when I knew I loved beauty, and when I knew that I wanted to be on television and in magazines. It was weird. So long story short, I found the surest way to either be in front of the camera or behind the mic at Temple, and they didn't have a television station there yet, which was weird because we were known for our communications program, but they had a radio station, and I stalked this girl, Sapphire. I don't know if y'all even know Sapphire. She was like everybody knew Sapphire because she was like the program director on campus. I don't know, but I stalked this girl, and I was like, you have to give me a show. And she's like, girl, whatever, just do it, because she was so over me. And I got the show, and it was a different platform because it was all women, and B was actually on the show at one point. So it's so funny how I'm looking back how crazy it was. It was so funny. And we just talked about everyday women issues and pop culture, and we just did inspiring things on the show, and it took off. And I was crazy. Like, what was I doing back then? I had a blind writers. Like, I thought I was doing something, but
you were.
I was doing a little something. Like, well, 6 writers.
That's one thing I kind of want to ask you about, is that you have always been for girl power and female empowerment, and a lot of women in the room are associated with organizations or have just verbally identified that that's what they're about, or it's female empowerment. So why was that so important to you? And it always has been along your journey. Why is it so important to empower women for you personally?
That's a good question. I guess the honest question is that I just always had an affinity for women, for girls. I just always thought we were kind of cool. Even from when I was little, I just thought being a girl was cool. And I was a little too advanced for my age, so I could kind of understand that we got to do things that boys couldn't. Like, we got to play dress up and be a different person every day if we wanted to put on a wig or lipstick or nails. And we're just very complex in a beautiful way. So I just always wanted to encourage that in young women. But being a little girl who was brown and chocolate, being teased, I was like teased the first time about my complexion in 4th grade by this boy named Dexter.
You remember his name and everything.
If I ever see him on the street, I don't know what he looks like.